Railroad signals can be a mystery to rail fans. Now I've compiled a DVD that helps unlock the mystery. Learn what CSX signals mean, what they're telling train crews, and you. How to read CSX signals on the Seaboard system is just $19.95 plus shipping, and available right now at railfandanny.com. Almost as much as the trains of today, I love the history of railroading in the South. For CSX fans, there's no better place to learn about that history than right here in the pages of Line South, the quarterly magazine from the Atlantic Coastline and Seaboard Airline Railroads Historical Society. To start your subscription, just go to aclsal.org.
Get a clear signal, 8th Avenue on the number 2 track, CSXT 3353 southbound.
Ocala, Florida on the ex-Seaboard airline main. First train of the morning, K779, a bulk rock shipment from Junction City, Georgia to Coleman, Florida. But I quickly realize I'm a little too close for this shot. CSX took Christmas Day off, and getting the railroad started back up always takes time. Traffic can come in bursts. This is Sunday morning, 2 days after Christmas, and I hope to catch some of that action today. I'm also sending a shout out to my new YouTube friend, Holden. Holden, your dad sent me a nice email about how much you like the videos, and I hope you like this one. When all of 779 had passed, I hit the road again northward, listening to the radio for clues. I got all the way to Waldo when I heard the defect detector at Hampton. It was Q251. This run used to be all auto racks to Palm Center, but apparently loaded jumbo hoppers have been added. I'm guessing they're grain for Wildwood or possibly Winston. Restricting signal, Baldwin Tower. We're looking southward from the Callahan sub into the yard. The restricting is for Q237, Louisville, Kentucky automobiles for Florida. This crew will spend the next hour dropping off cuts for Taft Yard, Orlando, and Palm Center before heading south to Tampa. Baldwin has only recently reopened as a functioning yard. This kind of switching made easier with radio-controlled talking switches.
CSX, Baldwin Yard, switch number 15 is normal. CSX, Baldwin Yard, out.
Stark, Florida, the double-tracked ex-Seaboard airline main from Baldwin. That engine up there on the right is likely the Stark Switcher, parked for the weekend on the spur to the National Guard's Camp Blanding. The spur on the left serves R.J. Corman's Rail Services yard, which is just a few dozen yards away. This is the bottom of the CSX mainline into Central Florida, double-tracked from Homeland, Georgia through Folkestone, Callahan, Baldwin, and here at Stark at the control point named Noonan. Now, for 70 miles, no train has to go into a siding and stop to pass another train. Of course, if you're at the bottom of the double track here at Noonan, like Q237 is today, you do have to stop and wait if there's opposing traffic coming north at you, which there is. It's Q452, a 9,500-foot beast pounding north out of Miami. 252 clears, 237 gets the signal to proceed on south. I followed Q237 south for a long time, until I heard him passing someone at what I guessed to be spar siding. What I did not guess correctly is that the northbound was already coming out of the siding. When I got to La Clusaz, there he was. I would have blown it off, but I wanted this guy with his unusual power. It was K802, loaded phosphate dry rock, coming out of Mulberry, Florida, for Cicero, Illinois. The problem would be getting ahead of him on this fastest stretch of the S-line, on the busy US 301, on the busy Sunday after Christmas. I swung in at Campville, and here he was. Unfortunately, the clouds had followed both of us. After that, I made it as far south as Island Grove. Once a flag stop on the Seaboard, now just a wayside radio station, and that's abandoned. There is a large warehouse still in use, but much of the stuff around it isn't. At 4:09 p.m., it's L740, the Tropicana juice train with an EMD leader and making maximum authorized speed. "50 minutes more of driving south lands me in downtown Ocala. I'm hearing the DD on the south side of town.
Detector, milepost 739.7, speed 27, no defect. Repeat, no defect. Total axle 458, length 5938, detector out."
This is Southwest Broadway and its new full quadrant quiet crossing, so no train horn. The train is EO40, empty coal hoppers out of Tampa's Big Bend power plant. I push on south and get to Wildwood Yard as the cool of the evening closes in. Clear signal on the #1 track southbound. On the radio I hear him, but I still can't tell who it is. Hearing that horn blowing loud in the background tells me it could be a standard cab leading. Crews often run those with the windows open, especially on a hot Florida winter day. Rounding the curve into Wildwood Yard, I see it's Q177, Jacksonville to Winter Haven nightly intermodal, with 2-8 standard cabs, both in YN2 paint. Dinner time was nearing and I was still 70 miles from home, so I put the pedal to the metal and headed for the hacienda. At milepost S761, this is Danny Harmon, out.